Hello and welcome back to the Property Hustle. Now we may be on lockdown, but that doesn't stop us from connecting and engaging with each other virtually and using this time to level up, learn a new skill and interact with others in our chosen fields and hobbies. Now whether you're using Zoom, Microsoft Teams or Houseparty, these are my 5 top tips for a successful virtual networking session. Tip number 1, sign up. I like to use the Eventbrite app or web browser to search for events in my area, or online as they are now, that interest me. So, for example, property is an interest of mine, clearly. So I go to the Eventbrite web browser. As you can see here, there's an option for connecting through online events. If you click through there, you'll come through to another page where you can search in the search bar whatever topic interests you. So, in this example, property. Then it'll take you through to a page that has all of the online events that are property related, mine included, shameless plug. Some of them will be free, but some of them will be for a small charge of say £20. So if you click into any of them, you'll then be able to see a description and get more information on what the webinar or networking session will actually contain. And then there'll be the option to sign in and select a date to attend the event. Tip number 2, check what platform the event will be hosted on. There's a variety of video conferencing platforms out there, including Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Skype for Business, WhatsApp Video, Houseparty, whatever it might be. Find out what platform the event will be on and check that your device supports that particular platform. Because the last thing you want is to pay for an event and you can't even get in because your device doesn't support it. Tip number 3, be engaging. Once you've entered the event, if there's an option to have your video on, have it on. You're attending a networking event to network, so make sure you're engaging. Have your video on so people can see you and get to know you. Now, the host might have you on mute to reduce feedback and any sounds on the system, but when given the option to speak, make sure you are asking questions, answering questions, and just being generally engaging where appropriate. Tip number 4, use the chat box. On most of these video hosting platforms, there's usually an option to speak to everyone through a chat box. My advice would be to engage as much as possible throughout the event, asking questions, answering questions, speaking to the others, because this is often the only way that you can connect with people through these virtual networking sessions. And towards the end of the session, make sure you put your contact details and share it with everyone so that people can contact you afterwards. And be sure to take note of anybody else's contact details who have shared them. Now, you don't have to give them your phone number, but feel free to give them whatever you feel comfortable, whether that's your email or your social media platforms. Just make sure you're connecting and you stay connected after the event. Tip number 5, make sure you follow up with those that you've met through this virtual networking session, whether that's social media or email. Get the lines of communication going as soon as possible after the event. And there you have it, those are my 5 top tips for virtual networking. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and be sure to share and subscribe.